Mr. Suave, today is Saturday, June 22nd, and tonight is the first time you and I will meet. And I'm going to prove to you and every fan in the audience that you'll never break my jaw.
Vegan, gluten-free, animal lover. Dazzling Dick Durning, tonight I will prove that I am better than you.
Shano, you've been talking smack on the radio. Tonight I'm gonna slap the taste out of your mouth.
Idol, it's like this. I'm gonna run my mouth. You started this thing. I'm gonna end it tonight.
9 months ago, I was here to kick your butt and you started. Tonight, it's gonna happen again. Desiree, last time you win was pure luck. This time, operating your ass is mine.
Julian Young here, 9 years of Greco-Roman wrestling history. And even though tonight I will be competing in the most ridiculous, grotesque form of grappling competition, a tables, ladders, and chairs match, I will walk out a 3-time IHW champion.
Julian Young, you and I have wrestled each other many a times. Sometimes I walk out the winner, sometimes you walk out the winner. But tonight, we're in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. And I'll be damned
because Dick Durning's great athlete, great competitor, still very new to IHW. But I'm getting pressure from everyone. They want to see a title fight. So let me ask you, tonight, do you want to see a title fight? And for the title tonight! We've also got, returning from Quebec, the beautiful and talented wrestlers, Angie Sky and Desiree. It's Julian Young, Mr. 9 years,
Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Mayhem. IHW Chase alongside the Rockstar Chris Cole. Angie Sky versus Desiree, a return match from September Surrender last year. Of course, you see our head of matchmaking, Kevin Tyler, in the ring doing announcing. That's because our former announcer, Shano, is making his in-ring debut against your protege, Canadian Idol.
That's right, two people that I have taught them how to do their jobs. Canadian Idol is going to win.
We'll have to see as that comes later tonight. Fans giving some love to Desiree. Oh, speared by Angie Sky! And we are underway.
Let me tell you something right now, Johnny Chase. You don't mess with Angie Sky, because seriously, look at her.
Ooh, a hard knee into the chest, into the corner by Angie Sky, and oh, right to the face.
And she's picking up all three of her remaining teeth.
Desiree answering back with a couple of elbows. Side Russian leg sweep. Rolls into the cover, hook at the leg, and only two. Well, nice hook at the leg there by Angie Sky into a pin combination.
See, she should have grabbed some tights there or something just to get that leverage.
Two, and
see,
another
just
two
like
count.
Desiree did.
It just got, oh, double knees to the face by Angie Sky. And Angie Sky in complete control of this match. Now Angie Sky butting the boots to the back of Desiree.
A huge modified surfboard, Johnny Chase.
And just kicks her face first in the mat.
Look at her laughing. I kind of like her. I didn't like her before. I kind of like her now. Laughing at other people's pain. Makes the rock star feel good, Daddy.
Folks, we have a great show for you tonight here on Mayhem as Angie Sky double knee to the back. Angie Sky, oh, drop kick.
Look at Desiree. She doesn't know what to do with Angie Sky. Angie Sky just dominating this match, Daddy.
Blatant choke in the corner there.
Oh, that wasn't a choke.
Both hands around the neck. That's not a choke?
No, it was on her chin. Pay closer attention, Johnny.
Oh, knife edge chop to the chest. Side slam there by Desiree, rolls into the cover, hooks the leg, and
handful of tights.
Not even close to her tights. And of course, our main event tonight for the IHW Heavyweight Championship, Titus, Julian Young, in the first ever TLC match here in IHW.
Let me tell you something, Johnny Chase. That match, I don't even have a prediction on who's going to win that match. I don't even have a preference on who's going to win that match. That is going to be ridiculous.
Leg drop by Desiree, rolls in the cover, hooks the leg, and Angie Sky still able to kick out at two.
Hey, cheaters never prosper, Johnny Chase.
Of course, these two made their debuts in IHW back at September Surrender. Had a phenomenal match, and Desiree picked up the win. We'll see if Angie Sky can make it 1 for 1.
Do you see that dragging face lock that she just did? That was amazing.
Desiree face first into the corner. Angie Sky with a handful of hair with a leg drop. Gets in the hook of the leg, and only 2. Desiree ducks the clothesline. That's the second one. Oh, Angie Sky catches her. Oh! Straight down to the mat, into a cover.
So what Sky was doing there was a textbook error. She was putting that arm a bit high, trying to catch the top of Desiree's head, and this gave that much more space for Desiree to duck.
Oh, she's biting her! She's biting her!
No.
I don't even know what match you're watching right now. She's clearly biting her.
I'm watching this one.
Desiree set for the ride. Oh! Oh! Face first goes Angie Sky. Desiree rolled to the cover. Hook of the leg. There's 2, and Angie Sky able to kick out.
Angie Sky showing amazing tenacity.
Both women down on a knee. Who's going to get the upper hand here? Looks like it's going to be Desiree. Oh no, there's trading shots back and forth. I was just chopping the hell out of them. Their clothesline there by Desiree. Answers with a second one. Spinning back elbow.
I would love to see Vixen in the ring with someone like Angie Sky. That would learn her. Learn her real good.
Samoan drop there by Desiree, and only a 2 count. And Desiree is bleeding from the nose.
She shouldn't stick it where it doesn't belong.
Oh, look out. Forward Pillar, and lands it. Angie Sky cover. And it's over.
Let that be a lesson to you, Desiree. Go back to Quebec, where no one likes anything. Kevin Tyler, I have to say, doing a fantastic job ring announcing. Much better than Shano, or that guy that was before Shano. Who was that again? Oh, you.
And Angie Sky laying into Desiree once more for good measure.
And with nowhere to run, it will get you.
Where can you go? Who's going to help you? Scoops Ice Cream, that's who. And with all your favorite flavors and new flavors of ice cream like chocolate peanut butter cup, they'll have you beating the heat all summer long. Lactose intolerant, peanut allergies, or need of gluten-free ice cream? Hey, don't sweat it. Scoops has you covered. And what better way to enjoy your ice cream than in a homemade waffle cone? The Scoops fan page is updated daily to let you know new specials and news items and hours of operations. Scoops Ice Cream, here to help your fight against the summer heat. And don't forget Scoops gives back Every year, we help raise money for local charities. Check out Scoops Gives Back on Facebook.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Suave will defend the I title against Dazzling Dick During.
The IHW Scoop of the Month, brought to you by Scoops Ice Cream.
Well, he's got a better name. Oh!
They look like a modified Mission Nuka driver. And we got ourselves a new champion! Oh my God! A change of identity and a new title to go along with it.
Scoops Ice Cream, located at 500 Hillsborough Road. If you need to beat the heat this summer, Scoops has you covered.
In his first title defense here tonight against Dazzling Dick Dury.
Tell you something, Johnny Chase. Dick Durning is going to give Mr. Suave a run for his money. Suave should not underestimate him, even though that's what he does with everybody.
Mr. Suave versus Dazzling Dick During for the I title. Mr. Suave not allowing Growth Papa Slash his rematch after he defeated Slash and Alexander State in a triple threat match last month. Crowd firmly behind Dazzling Dick During.
Huge Dick chant.
Mr. Suave, one of the few men here in IHW to hold both titles, the heavyweight title and the I title. The only other man to hold both the heavyweight title and the I title was Ryan Storm. Dazzling Dick sends Mr. Suave for the ride. And shoulder block by the champ. Dick up and over. Hip toss blocked by Suave. Blocked by Dick, and Dick up and over. Ducks the clothesline. Very smart by Suave to grab onto the top rope. Ducks the clothesline. And another one. Double drop kick. We're at a standoff.
Well, only one of them standing.
All right, and Dick into an arm lock there on the champ. What do you think Dick's chances are of beating Suave tonight?
I think that Dick Durning, if he plays his cards right, could slap Suave around.
Oh, look at that. Suave, very, very innovative there, getting out of that arm lock, just kicking the head of Dazzling Dick.
Suave wasting time, Daddy.
Be quiet!
Lock up. Suave now with the arm into the headlock. Trying to get Dick down. And Dick reverses into a headlock of his own.
A little tease shot to the jaw there, Chase.
Dazzling Dick going right back to work on that left arm. Suave thinking here, trying to figure out a way out of it. Rolls through. Nip up. Cartwheel. Now he breaks it into an arm lock of his own.
Mr. Suave doing some unnecessary showing off. That's nothing I would do when I was in the ring, that's for sure.
Oh, knife edge shot there by Dick. Dick just lighting up Suave. Sends Suave for the wide, ducks the clothesline, and Suave just bails out. Whoa! Suave getting in the face of a fan.
Now that's uncalled for, Daddy.
Oh, suicide dive through the ropes. Whoa, European uppercut by Dick, and Suave goes tumbling down onto the ground. Suave trying to fight back, but a forearm shot to the back sends Suave down, and now a rake of the eyes. Suave trying to get back in the ring, gets pulled out by Dick.
Dick is both large and agile, and he's taking it right to Suave right about now, Johnny Chase, Daddy.
And now Suave sitting in the front row, just eating a knife edge chop. Suave rolled back into the ring. Dick knows that he's got to get this in the ring in order to win the title. Now Dick, oh, jawbreaker by Mr. Suave.
Desperation move by Suave, and now a kick to the face.
Beautiful kick to the face, and now just brings up Dick on the second rope.
I don't condone cheating. That's cheating. Not something I would have ever done.
Then Suave breaking the hold up before the 5 count. Though if he does get himself disqualified, he technically does retain the title.
Yes, but Suave has that ego. Suave does not want to win by disqualification. He does not want to lose by disqualification specifically. He doesn't want to ever lose. Suave's ego does not allow him to lose by disqualification. He will cheat until it's that time to let go, and then, only then, will he let go.
Suave now with a forearm shot to the back, double X handle to the back. Suave's got to be thinking, what does he got to do to keep Dick down? Dick making a comeback. Kick to the face. Oh, Suave very nicely kicked. Drops out of that kick. Oh! Beautiful back suplex there by Mr. Suave Champ. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and Dick kicks out too.
He's not getting up as quick as he was before, but don't count Dick out yet.
Mr. Suave now off the ropes. Dropping the elbow. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and Dick still able to kick out at the count of 2. Mr. Suave putting Dick in the corner. Shots to the midsection. Dick sent to the opposite corner. Oh! Misses the knees. And eats a forearm. Oh! What a shot to the face! Cover! New champ, no!
Wow. You gotta do more than that to keep someone like Suave down, Johnny Chase.
Up on the second row. Oh! Eats the turnbuckle. Double knee to the back. And Dick is on Dream Street. Oh, looking for a reverse DDT. Dick rolls out of it. There's a roll up by Dick. Roll up by Dick. And Suave able to kick out at 2. Oh, beautiful suplex by the champ. Rolls in the cover, forearm in the face, and Dick still able to kick out.
What an insult to put a forearm across a man's face like that. Mr. Suave has no respect for anyone.
Definitely, he just snorted a booger at someone in the front row. Mr. Suave applying the knee to the back of dazzling Dick During. Suave's first title defense since winning the title last month in that triple threat match. Denying former champion, GPS, a rematch.
It's true. And I think Mr. Suave honestly fears GPS, and he thought that he could just eat Dick for dinner.
Mr. Suave just pulling down Dick to the mat. Suave ascending the top rope. What's he got planned here? Oh, leg drop, nobody home!
Apparently nothing. Let me tell you something, Johnny Chase. There is not one person in that back locker room that wants to see someone like Mr. Suave win. He has no respect for innovative hybrid wrestling and no respect for any of the other competitors.
I have to agree with you there as Dick and Suave both back up to their feet. Dick with the upper hand with those forearm shots straight to the jaw. Suave set for the right, kick to the head of Dick. And Dazzling Dick is on a roll. Dick sent to the corner. Look out, could be going for a tornado DDT. Oh no, up on the apron. What's Dick playing here? Slingshot off. Oh, DDT!
It's over. We have a new champion, Johnny Chase.
Springboard DDT. New champ. Hook of the leg. He's got him. He's got him. No! Only 2. Dick so close to beating Suave, so close to becoming the IE champion.
Would have got him if he put his foot on the rope. I think Dick Durney needs a manager. That's what he needs.
Oh, what a kick to the skull! Suave is down and out in the middle of the ring. And Dick ascends the top rope. Oh my gosh, shooting star press, nobody home! And now Suave. Oh! Knee to the face! Cover. Hook of the leg. No! Dick kicks out!
I don't know what Suave calls it, but I'm going to call it the vegan delight, and it didn't work.
Crowd firmly behind Dazzling Dick Dury here tonight at Mayhem.
Mr. Suave surprised. He can't believe that Dick could kick out.
Dick firing back with knife edge chops. Duck the kick. Oh! Connects with a super kick. Oh! Didn't get all of it. And Suave connects with one of his own. And both men are down.
Listen to those people clapping for Dick, Johnny Chase.
Reps up to a 5 count. They got to get back up to their feet or else this is going to be a double KO. He's up to... Oh, they just get right up at 9. Suave sends him to the quarter. Running knee to the face.
Suave hesitated there. That was his mistake.
And now Dick up on his shoulder. Oh, face first into the mat. Dick into the cover. There's 2 and so close to having a new champ right there.
You should leave the F5s to Riddick Stone. That's what should happen.
Both men are spent here. This is for the I title. Suave defending against Dazzling Dick Dury. And now Dick going for a suplex, reversed by Suave. Gets up. Oh, another boot to the head. Suave going. Oh! Suave, hook of the leg. There's 2. And Suave retains his title.
There are legions of unhappy IHW fans right now, Johnny Chase.
Mr. Suave, still the I title holder. An amazing match against Dazzling Dick Dury. What's going on here?
Mr. Suave, a little post-match taunting.
Is Dick extending his hand? A little show of respect there. It was a pretty awesome match. Oh, he spat on his hand.
So, let's think about getting that new app.
Which one?
You know that awesome app by Artwork? The one with all the news, you know, the WWE news, TNA, you can find it in anything. It's got the social media.
You know what the plus is?
What's that?
It has my beautiful face on it.
Keep in mind, archives, media, and live shows. Listen live as soon as they come on. Oh man, I'm right back. I'm going to get that. See you later.
Welcome back to Mayhem, everyone. And during the break, Dazzling Dick, still really from the spit to the hands. And just listen to the crowd response here for Dazzling Dick Dury. That was a phenomenal match we just witnessed. Right back in Shano in the ring. His IHW debut, and Canadian Idol just strolling around. Who do you think has the upper hand on this? I mean, Shano just came out of training. He's only had a couple of matches under his belt.
Why are you asking me this? Idol, obviously.
Yeah, but when has Idol won a match?
Doesn't matter. When has Shano won a match?
Just to make me feel all warm and tingly, I asked every time if I could do this, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the ring, hailing from Moncton, New Brunswick, and weighing in at 225 pounds, he is
I dislike him a great deal. I'm glad he's gone.
We're gonna miss him as an announcer.
No.
Bell sounds. We are underway. Canadian Idol versus Shano.
Watch this.
The ovation, even though it is somewhat delayed, the ovation that your Canadian Idol gets is amazing.
Well, it seems that the crowd is firmly behind Shano. It's,
why aren't you paying
I think Idol tried to sneak attack Shano and tripped. Canadian Idol still wearing that cast. Still injured at the beginning of the year.
It was a very serious injury. He shattered that bone.
Is he doing a wraparound on the ref?
A what?
How much did you train him? Oh, knife fist chop by Shano.
What is Shano just waiting so he could cheat? Dirtbag.
Well, Canadian Idol with a little bit of offense there. Running up. Oh, drop toe hold there by Shano.
See, what Idol's problem is right now is I'm not there with him. If I was there with him right now, Shano would have no chance because I could coach Idol to a victory.
Inverted atomic drop on the Idol. And now Shano just giving the Idol a wedgie. Thank God Idol wears underwear.
You know, when I went to see Shano in his radio studio and had to watch him in the filth that he works in, I let him know that your Canadian Idol is going to lull him into a false sense of security and then decimate him, Daddy.
I don't think that's the case. He's got one offensive move, and Shano was just taking it to the Idol.
Any second now.
And now just taunting him with his little beam. Shano dropping the leg on the Idol.
How dare he
mock there's the cover, hook of the leg, and Idol kicks out.
How dare he mock a grizzled veteran like your Canadian Idol?
Oh! A jawbreaker by the Idol. I think he may have hurt himself more than he hurt Shano.
Not likely. There's nothing in there. I mean, maybe. Referee Brian easily confused.
Idol not too smart. He was only able to get one cheap shot in.
One that you saw.
Kick to the back. Oh, Idol in the cover. Shano able to kick out before the count of three. Idol may have almost got his first victory here in IHW.
Oh, he's going to get it. A couple more seconds. You just wait to see that. You've never seen your Canadian Idol's finisher. It's amazing.
Well, we haven't seen the finisher because he hadn't had an opportunity to hit it.
You just wait.
Oh, Shale winding up that arm for a clothesline.
Your Canadian Idol's finisher called Idle Hands. You just wait. Here it comes any second.
And Idol coming out of the corner. He's got plan here. Oh, and a blatant low blow.
No, it wasn't. He hit him on the inner thigh. Pay attention, Johnny Chase. Look at him milking it. It's like one of those guys in hockey.
A nonchalant cover by the Idol. Shano easily kicks out. Shano sent for the ride. Ducks the clotheslines of the Idol. Oh, nice heel kick by the Idol. I will admit, I'm actually impressed with Idol tonight. He's actually hitting some moves.
Idol about to show him how to do it here. Just like that, Daddy.
Fist drop. Idol in the cover, and Shano kicks out at 3. Idol's telling me he's got something in his beard?
He does. I've seen this happen. He hides things in his beard. One time, he pulled an entire plate of nachos out of his beard while we were doing commentary. It was disgusting.
Idol off the top rope, and Shano back up to his feet. Tosses Idol back into the ring.
He's lucky he was going for Idle Hands.
Take a knife edge shot by Shano. Shano's all fired up here.
Why is he still wearing that vest?
Oh, Spinebuster! With authority, rolls in the cover, hook of the leg. Idol just kicks out.
You have to do way more than that to keep your Canadian Idol down, Daddy. And why is that? Since when does that band have a manager's license? Why are they on the outside cheering on Shano? I don't understand this, Johnny Chase. Their job was to play him out, not stay out there with him.
Shano in the corner. Fans counting along with the punches.
He's stretching the IHW fans' intellect right here.
Today's best music, K94.5. And it's going to be a little cold after 9. It's about 20 degrees outside. And your Canadian Idol sucks.
There's 10.
That's a good way to ruin one of my mics. They're all mine, by the way.
A little bit of self-promotion there. Idol, kick to the face to Shano.
Shano making the same mistake twice. Here it comes. Right now, your Canadian Idol going for Idle Hands. Here it comes, Daddy. You ready for this?
What is
watch
Idle
this.
Hands?
You just watch. Just watch. It's amazing. It's
I bet it would be amazing if he didn't crotch himself on the top. It's easy pickings now for Shano. Ref's checking on Canadian Idol, making sure he's okay. Oh, stunner! Shano with the starter.
And a fistful of tights and hair and knots. His one and only win. Totally lucky.
Shano winning in his IHW debut against the Canadian Idol.
come online and see what's happening with all the latest in IHW. Join our Facebook group, Innovative Hybrid Wrestling. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, #IHWrestling1.
It's now time for your main event of the evening. This is the Maritime's first ever TLC match. And it's for the IHW Championship.
We're underway with this TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match. It stands for Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, which can all be used as weapons, but the most important weapon is the ladder, because you need to climb that and grab the IHW Championship belt held above the ring. The rich history of IHW. The rich history of IHW. Titus and Julian have been pretty much like the ultimate rivalry. These were the two that fought for the first IHW Heavyweight Championship almost 9 years ago in a ladder match. And Titus takes the early advantage here and is going out to grab what I'm sure will be the first of many ladders here tonight. He's grabbing two ladders.
Not wasting any time at all, Johnny Chase. Titus getting hit from behind.
Oh, face first to the ladder goes Julian Young, the challenger for the IHW Heavyweight Championship. Oh. Shades of 9 years ago. Oh! Against the ring post with the ladder.
9 years, you say?
Yes, I'm aware of the joke. Titus with the ladder on the apron. Not a good sign! Baseball slide by Julian Young. Slamming the ladder into the gut of Titus. And now Julian gets that big ladder.
And it's over. That quick. Julian Young with the wherewithal to end it that quickly. Apparently has no idea how tall he is.
Titus cutting him off with the pass, and a knife edge top sends Julian Young off the ladder. Titus moving the ladder out of the middle of the ring. Looks like he wants to cause some more pain to Julian. Spearing Julian into the gut with the top of that ladder. Titus with a splash in the corner. Julian trying to fight back. Oh! Face first into the turnbuckle, and now into the ladder.
Now let me tell you something. This is not Julian Young's forte. Julian Young is a wrestler. Greco-Roman amateur wrestler. Not a street fighter. He's not here to hit people with ladders. He's here to do suplexes and...
Titus now in complete control, going underneath the ring apron, possibly looking for some chairs or some tables. Julian Young trying to get back up to his feet. Titus pulling 2 tables from underneath the ring, and now a pair of chairs.
Look at Julian Young, the pain and agony on his face.
Julian Young back up to his feet. Oh, went for a double axe handle, but Titus cut him off. Oh, Julian Young ducks the big boot. Oh, face first. Steel chair going into the face of Titus. And Julian Young is back in control of this matchup.
I don't know what the audience is chanting, but...
They're chanting one more time.
Is that what it was?
Julian now on the outside. Got himself a table. What's he going to do with it? Is he going to bring it in the ring? Yes, he is.
Julian Young on the outside.
Titus on the inside. Hanging on that second rope, trying to
mentally control his dreadlocks.
Told you, that's not a thing. As Julian goes for a neck break. Julian Young with a neck breaker, back in control of this match. Now I think he's just starting to decide what to do with all of these toys in the ring. The ladder setup. I think he's going to go for the belt. But Julian Young almost has his hands on the belt. Straight kick to the jaw. Julian back on the mat.
Kick to the chest. Another one.
There's a windup. Oh, Titus catches the third kick. Oh, ducks the enziguri. He hits the ladder. not a good move.
Come on, Poker. You guys want some?
This is Titus's specialty. His forearm shots in all four corners. Oh! I think he might have broken his jaw with that one.
Don't do that. That's how he makes his money.
Make some noise if you want it.
Titus bringing him back up to his feet. What's he got planned here? Gonna walk the ropes? Yes, he is.
Shades of the spoiler right there, Daddy. Also a Moncton native.
Now Titus setting the ladder up in the middle of the ring, looking to retain his title. And now Julian climbing up the other side of the ladder. We got a battle on top of the ladder for the IHW Heavyweight Championship. And Julian pops off and, oh, look out, look out, look out! Oh my God!
That's both a groin and armpit injury right there, Johnny Chase.
Oh, look out. Oh, super kick to the jaw of the champion.
It was super.
We've got a divided crowd here today at Mayhem. Half chanting for Julian, half chanting for Titus.
No wonder Julian's confused.
Julian setting up that table in the corner. He's got some plans for it. Oh, look out. Oh, Titus puts his boot right in the grill of Julian. Oh, look out. Oh! Julian setting up the ladder. He's way off. He's way off of the belt. He's gonna leap for it? No, he's just gonna leap and do a double axe handle to the small of the back of Titus. You're looking for the Canadian Destroyer?
I call it the Acadian
Titus able to
Destroyer.
counter it. Julian's known for that Canadian Destroyer, that sick flip pile driver. Oh! Julian face first into the mat. Titus setting up a table. Titus setting up the table in the middle of the ring, and now he's pointing to the ladder. He's got some evil intentions. And look at his back. Look at Titus's back. That's for when he landed on the ladder after being shoved off. A blatant choke, but this is all legal. This is no disqualifications. Anything goes in this match. The only way to win is to send the ladder and grab the belt. But it looks like Titus wants to put Julian through that table.
This is risking injury, and it is a waste of time, and down goes the table.
The table collapsed.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Look out! Oh! I think Titus may have lost his balance a little bit coming off of the ladder. Both men reeling, both men hurt as Titus goes for another ladder. How many ladders do we have here tonight? Oh, look at Titus toppling, almost toppling that other ladder. Now setting up a fresh one in the middle of the ring. He could be posed to climb the ladder and grab the belt. This could be it. Titus is close. He's touching the belt. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, God! Julian Young pushing the ladder, toppling Titus into the table, and the ladder collapsing on the champion. Both men are spent. Both men are exhausted. But if Julian can get the wherewithal to get back up to his feet and grab a ladder, he could become a 3-time IHW heavyweight champion. Well, Julian with a forearm smash. Both men trading shots here on the apron. Julian is teetering. Blocks a shot from Titus. Oh, it rings him up on the top rope. For shoulder block there by Julian. Up and over. Oh, Titus catches him. Oh, setting up on the top rope. Beautiful knife edge chop there by the champion. Oh my God. Titus is going for it. He's going for the Spanish fly. Spanish fly off the top rope by the champion.
Doesn't help him at all.
Champion slowly getting back to his feet. He's got to get a ladder. He's got to climb and grab the heavyweight championship to retain his title. Oh, bad luck for Julian Young underneath the ladder. Oh no, oh no. I think the ladder's too busted. Titus teetering. Oh, look out, look out. Julian slowly trying to climb back up, but Titus, he's got it. He's unhooking. Oh no, he fell. The belt is unhooked. This is anyone's game now. The belt is unhooked. It's anyone's game. You just have to go up and grab it. You don't need to unhook the belt.
I've never seen anything like this happening.
Titus got Julian up. Is he going for the deuce driver? Oh! Deuce driver onto the broken shards of that table. And now Titus slowly climbing the rope. Trying to wiggle it down, and he retains the title. Titus, one hard-fought victory. What a match between these two. Titus retains the title in a hard-fought match, and Julian Young is hurting. Titus in a hard-fought victory in a TLC match is still the heavyweight champion of Innovative Hybrid Wrestling. That's going to do it for Saturday Night's Mayhem. For Rockstar Chris Cole, I'm Johnny Chase. Good night.